How we all going? So I've got this ski boat in here. It's actually my old ski boat. Probably, usually the seat sort of. This is not usually what I do. That's pretty much normally where the driver's seat is. So you can still open up the engine cover and get in there. But the bloke that bought this boat off me is fairly, he's a fair bit taller and bigger than me. And he's having a bit of trouble fitting behind the wheel. So his wife sort of said, can we have a go at fitting a smaller seat in there? So they've bought that one there, but I don't reckon it's going to work either. So what my plan is, we're going to pull this seat out. Yeah, pull this one out. Keep that for if they want to sell it. Then make a little seat. Just bought some runners here. Like that. So I'm sort of thinking of building a little seat that mounts in here. It sort of runs back and forth here. So like, I think you want to go like 300. Yeah, 300, but if you know me, I'm a welder, not a timberman or a carpenter. So I'm just going to have a crack at making it. Then I'm going to send it into town and get it upholstered and see if it will come up better than what I do. But yeah, we'll give it a crack and see how we go. Good morning all. Yeah, so now it's spraying again. This is sort of the last tank. Last tank of this run a knockdown until the next raid. Then I'd say we'll be back into it again. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not, but sort of as long as we knock all these bad nasty weeds like hogweed, trying to round up a few melons and stuff like that. This pass, and then maybe next time we'll just have to knock out some like volunteer cereals, hopefully, if they keep coming back. But we'll take the raid. Yeah, it's good getting these done, so then I can put some sheep on the stubbles once they've been sprayed. Yeah, got emulsion coming. don't know when he's turning up, but yeah. So get these weeks double sprayed so I can get the moisture in. And yeah, it's back in the workshop this afternoon. I've got to pull some bushes out of a speed tiller sort of frame. Yeah, so we're going away on Thursday, so I'll get them into town and machined up hopefully. So sometime next week, hopefully they'll be in and start putting all that together. Yeah, so I'm going to do some spraying this morning and make it happen. Yeah, bit going on here. Yeah, back in the shed. Finally got that boat out. I did a little bit of videoing on that seat I made for that, but I don't know if I videoed the end product or not. But yeah, seemed to turn out alright. But yeah, I got this sort of, these are the wings off a speed tiller. Amazon, I don't know, what would it be? 7 meters or something. Yeah, but obviously it's got these bushes or pins here. This is the pivot pins on the wing. Yeah, and they're all seized in, snapped off. Yeah, so I think old mate had a pin let go in travel and it fell on the ground. The wing, so yeah, see, look, it's just a bit of slop in there. So yeah, we'll do that. Got those bushes there. Yeah, these ones here are pretty good. I think he's happy with them. Just let's see. So we're gonna yeah, we're gonna try and cut them out. I think if I shave that weld off, if I cut around that there, then grind it back. Yeah, and grind that back. Then yeah, just cut these welds in here. I've just got to get in the back there and try and cut the weld in there. So I think I'm gonna have to run a disc through or even run the oxy through here to get that back weld cut out. And then once I get them out, I'll grind her up, get it ready. And I'll take what bushes I've cut out, the old ones, I'll take them into town, probably tomorrow now. And get some new ones machined up for when we get back. So yeah, I might do a little time lapse of me trying to butcher this thing out. Yeah, I don't think it'll be too bad. You'll soon find out. If I start swearing and throwing stuff, that means I've had good fun trying to get it out. I don't know if you can see it on the video there, but I'm having a bit of trouble with power. Once the compressor kicks in for the air, it kicks me plasma out, so I might even have to go to the gas on the outside, but it seems to be cutting through the rest of it alright. Yeah, so what I might do, I might go through and cut them all with the plasma, and then I might get the gas out and have a go at the heavier stuff. Yeah, because sort of as soon as I get into sort of the heavier material, I can't blow through it, so I've got a bit of gas there, so I'll cut the rest out with the plasma and see how we go. Yeah, as you've been watching, I just like sort of just gassed them out. It's pretty rough cut at the moment, but yeah, it's not too bad. Hardest part was the weld was right in there, so. But as you can see here, we can pretty much see the original sort of hole I haven't cut into the metal, so I should be able to just get the new ones machined up and slip them in hopefully. This one here is a bit rougher, but sort of clean her up and yeah, get them cleaned up, measured up, ground up, and then welded back in. Yeah, this one here's got the pin stuck in it, so I might just have to slice down there to free that pin up. Or, yeah, she might be a bit of a butcher job, that one, but might dock into that one. And yeah, I think that's the quickest and easiest way for me to get them out, so we'll keep going. Here we all going. Yeah, sorry I haven't been putting much up lately. Probably could have got a bit of footage this morning, but it's just crutching sheep, getting ready for taking some weathers over to the yards. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of taking sheep to the yards over there, but I don't know what to do with these things. I've had them now for long enough and I think it's time to get rid of them. They're not really putting on much weight. They're sort of just yeah, I'm just feeding them for nothing, I think. I don't know. So price of shearing and all the rest is going to cost me for, you know, probably $12 a head to get them shorn. So I think we'll just move them on for next year's stock. So yeah, actually bought a new pressure washer last week, so I wired it, plugged it, got the water hooked in for that. So yeah, I'm gonna try that out on the truck because it is absolutely filthy. Then I'll hook the truck up to the crate and then we'll cut some. Got the truck unhooked from the tipper. My brother brought it back yesterday, so which was handy because now I need it. Got a new, yeah, like I was saying before, got a new pressure washer, so I just tried that out. I was probably supposed to video it with you guys. Oh well, show you what's going on, but I seem to clean all the bird shit off at any rate, because God, I'm having some trouble with swallows in that shed at the moment. They are just destroying everything. Being there shooting them and yeah, baits and net. But yeah, here's a big dog. Yeah, second hand. Seems to do a good job. Got hot wash on it. Yeah, bit of dodgy plumbing here that I did. Sort of plumb it in. So yeah, the pump runs to that. And then sort of handy too, because I've got a little safety shower here as well. Probably wouldn't pass code, but at least it's something. So yeah, I'll hook this onto the stock crate now, and then I'll yeah, back up to the race and load those sheep and go to Horsham. And yeah, hopefully I can be, that should be pretty cruisy. Hopefully. Hey, Sid dog. Let's go and put those sheep on. So yeah, I'm hoping to put 25 a pen. That way it saves me trying to worry about counting them in the yards. I can just count them on. Hopefully this goes well. Your brother had the crate last, so I dare say everything will be just left the way he finished with it. There'll be all the gates open. I've actually got like 6, 7, I think there's 6, 7, 8 gates there to put on it. 1, 2, 3. Could even be 10. Maybe 12. But yeah, I just haven't got there to do it yet. It's too busy. But yeah, I'll get all this set up and then we'll oh great. Yeah, that's jammed in there. Don't you love how look at that nice little rust hole there, just jams the chain. Right, hey, let's do this. Hopefully we can get roughly, well, there. Here, sit here. Come here. Come here. Here. Push him up. Yeah, got a bit of a job up here. Made silos. She's a fair setup, this joint. Got to go down there and weld this. Well, they cut this squared around sort of thing out here. That joined the actual tube from the bottom of the silo goes down to the elevator. So yeah, they've cut it out, and now they want it welded back in. So I've got to get down there and weld it. I've sort of ground that up ready. Just got to go down here and weld it on. I don't know how far that'll be down, 40, 50 feet at least. So yeah, not looking forward to it too much, but we'll get down there and yeah, just in the shed. Working on this speed tiller, pins and bushes. Slowly getting there. I've sort of got one wing done, so yeah, this is what I'm at. New bushes are in, 4140, so it should be a bit stronger. Sort of preheated them and welded them in. Yeah, got that sort of shaft. That's a pin off the back. I sort of joined it with another bush just to get them in there parallel and straight. So yeah, they seem to be all pretty good, like they turn and everything. So that one was pretty hot. So I've got a wing out here that's finished. So that's sort of the finished product there. Yeah, so we welded them in, cut them out. I don't know if I got a video, and I just sort of built these holes up here a bit because they're a bit flogged out as well. So this one, that one's done. Where this other one, yeah, there's a bit more to do on this one. I've got to, so I've done that part. I've just got to cut these bushes out here, which are all flogged out because that's where this went. That has been bent, as you can see. She's a bit twisted. They got it straight enough to make it work with the gas, but yeah, I'm just going to try and straighten that out a bit better than it is and make it a bit like that one. And yeah, just so I'll chop those bushes. The one I've got's a bit heavier in the wall, but that won't matter. And I'll weld new ones on there, and then just got to build those holes up and straighten that out, and this job's done. So yeah, that was a bit of a mission to get those tacked in, God. So yeah, obviously got those old bushes cut out, sort of cut the two outside ones out first, then tack the outside ones on, so then I could keep the centres. Yeah, so everything's pretty good there. We're going to weld it out now, and then yeah, that part of the job's done, and then I've just got to build these up here because they're flogged out. That one there's not as bad, but yeah. See how we go. So
Wednesday night, we've just done our second return back to the house to drop off Maeve's bike because she's sick of riding. Killing time before the kids go to bed and that. Yeah, not a bad night anyway.
do that. Don't do that. You wear out your shoes. Don't do that. Mum.
Do you have a look at the echidna? We've just found an echidna. Come on. Scuffled off into its little house. Nothing like living in the outback. No, maybe not the outback. There's the spikes of it anyway. What is it, Maeve?
Have a look.
That's the spikes of it's there. That's the echidna. Do you see it?
Wow.
Yeah.
What's it doing?
It's hiding.
Oh yeah, we all going. Obviously had a haircut, as you can tell. One more hair's gone. Yeah, so I've sort of got the boss in the shed today. But yeah, got those bushes there welded in. Yeah, got them welded in. So now I'm just gonna go, just gotta fix up this here. This is where the lift ram sort of goes in. As you can see, she's got a fair bit of movement. That's not supposed to do that. So I'm just going to go along and sort of plug weld that. Plug weld that pin up, I think. So yeah, I don't know if you sort of watch that time lapse of what I've done there. So I've sort of just, it looks like I just tack welded it, but I've sort of built that hole up a bit. So obviously the pin ain't going to go through now. And then yeah, I'll just let that cool down over lunch, and I'll get in there with the die grinder and sort of just die grind it out. So that's sort of my plan on that one. So yeah, that's sort of, I don't know if you would have saw in the video there, but it's definitely a lot better. I'll probably find a pin and show you. Yeah, same size pin here. So yeah, see that. Well, it's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was at any rate. So so you'll be pretty happy with that. Yeah, so I've just rigged up this chain block here, but I went and found my old chain block when I used to work in the mines, but had to fix it before I used it, so got to go in now. So that took 20 minutes, 40 now to get that going. So yeah, I'm going to try and heat this sort of down through here and then pull it straight with the chain block. So yeah, I'll do a bit of videoing and see how we go. Yeah, so as you saw in the little time warp thing I put up there, took a fair bit of heat. So yeah, got it pretty straight now. It might be a little bit over, but I think it's a little bit twisted, so I reckon that'll be pretty good for where we've got to be at. So yeah, because I reckon it'll sort of cool back a little bit. So I'll leave that for now. So that's hot, real hot. I'm going to pull my little press out. I'm just going to try and press this straight here. So I'll sort of just hang on to it with the fork hopefully and weasel it in there. So yeah, that's my plan there.